some more shots.
Ready? Shoot her! Shoot her!
That was horrible. But we'll roll with it.
Man. That was gross. Welcome to...
Ice on that?
Yes. That's gross. I'm done. Welcome to episode 18 and a half.
Something like that.
Isn't that 18? It's like 7,
I think
8.
this is 6.
7, 8. We don't know what's up at this point. There's a bunch in the archives.
We've had some technical difficulties.
We've had some lazy difficulties.
No, they've been technical.
But this is another episode of Drunk with Friends podcast. To my left, Jordan. You go, girl.
What up, though?
Stop saying that! That's the most annoying thing ever.
Bro, it's
To my right, our first and only guest, Lindsay. Is that how we're pronouncing it? Lindsay, because it's with an A.
Cool. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Alright, you've been saying it like the past 4 days. Getting slightly annoying.
Bro, we were in a Harry Potter tournament. I'm in Harry Potter mode.
Harry Potter mode?
Yeah, obviously wasn't in that mode that night, though.
You obviously weren't. I do want to go back and watch the rest of the movies, though.
Well, I looked it up. I couldn't find if they do that every week.
From what it looked like, they do trivia, or the trivia thing or from what, like, how I read it, I guess.
I don't know. I couldn't find, like, a schedule.
Where did you find the email from? Did they just send an email?
They send me emails.
That's weird. I don't get emails from them. I get emails from
You don't
fucking...
go to Ball State.
I get emails from everybody else at Ball State.
I do, too.
And it's annoying. Alright. Are you good? Did you have a rough week? Well, tell me, what's on your mind? Okay.
Well, I told Brandon about what happened.
What happened?
You want to talk about it?
Okay, whatever. How was your week/day?
I worked all day, so it was alright.
Fucking same.
Yep.
If you're gonna be bitching this whole entire fucking thing, stop drinking that shit.
It'll be gone soon.
So you're gonna be turned. So you're...
Perhaps not.
Oh, okay. How did you guys sleep last week? I was so curious about this. How you guys all slept on the couch?
Oh, you didn't see it?
No, I went to sleep. What?
Okay, so it's like the L or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I sleep in my normal spot where I take up.
Where you usually sit?
Yeah,
Okay.
I took up the entire side of the L because like I'm the biggest motherfucker. Fuck these motherfuckers. Matt took up.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
No, fucking. Okay, continue.
I'm 6 foot. Anyway, so I take up this side of the L. Matt takes up probably 3/4 of this side, and then the other guy just slept in the middle, like up like this.
Fuck that.
But like we played Cuphead, and then Matt was like, "Fuck it, I'm done." And like he set his controller down. I was like, "Fuck it." So I turned on Family Guy, and I went to bed. Don't even know if this motherfucker likes Family Guy, but he watched that shit, and I just went to bed.
I was knocked out, so I went to bed, and
But
then I
that's a
woke
good
up like
thing.
2 hours later, and I threw up, and it was terrible.
I wasn't that drunk. Or I was pretty drunk. I didn't throw up though.
I threw up, and I felt immediately better, and it was fantastic. But that's the first time I threw up in a
Always
really
throw
long
up
time.
before you go to bed.
I didn't. It was like halfway when I was in bed. But I did sleep like super fucking well that night. It was fantastic.
I never slept well.
Topic 1 is going to be partially about Lindsay. Lindsay. And then another topic we'll draw, depending on how long it goes. Tell us about yourself.
You gotta give me more than that.
Nope, tell me about yourself.
You gotta
Elevator
give me more
pitch.
than that. I hate that.
That's
No,
elevator
I
pitch.
hate
You
that.
tell me about yourself. Like
The
we
fuck?
will know. We will know.
I'll let you ask.
What's your middle name?
Lee.
Lee, like Lee.
Yep.
Lindsay. Lee.
Say Lee.
We'll not say your last name for security purposes. Security, man. That's what we care about. Concentrics.
You ask the question, man. I'm drinking.
I don't know. Ask questions. I'm the host. I'm the mediator.
So you're the host, so you fucking ask some questions.
I like being put on the spot like this. I don't appreciate it.
What?
What do you go to school for?
Legal studies.
She's a lawyer.
She's a pre-lawyer.
Fuck you, she's a lawyer.
Legal studies, but I don't know if I want to be a lawyer though. Legal studies, you don't have to be a lawyer. Pre-law, that's for law school, but legal studies, it's more for like paralegals.
What means pre-lawyer?
It's a paralawyer.
Shut the fuck up.
What are you drinking?
Great
Rum
question.
and Coke.
Disgusting.
Yuck.
Fuck
Judge
that.
me, what?
Oh.
Definitely.
Do you judge people on the drinks they drink? Like the alcoholic drinks?
What do you mean?
Like
define judge. Like, am I like, you're a little bitch because you ordered that? Or like, you can't drink that much? Like, where the fuck are you going with this? Because everybody judges everybody for everything.
We'll start with the little bitch comment.
Little bitch comment. So, for ordering a specific drink?
Yeah.
If there's alcohol in it, you're not a little bitch. It is what it is.
So you don't feel weird ordering girly drinks?
I don't give a fuck. I don't know what the fuck I want.
I'm the same way. Fuck you motherfuckers.
Man.
Do you judge people?
No.
Ever?
I mean, not for drinks. What?
I probably judge people for drinks. I judge people for everything. People judge me for everything. Regardless, they're gonna think something in their head, whether they like care enough about it or not to like have a stance on it. I guess is the thing.
So what do you judge people on besides drinks?
Everything. Every little thing everybody does. If I notice it, you're getting judged on in some manner. Whether it's a good judgment, bad judgment, you're judging somebody regardless. Or whether you don't care, that's still
what's
judging.
What's something somebody can do that'll make you not want to talk to them?
Not want to talk to them?
Or hang out with them?
I don't like smokers. To an extent,
Like cigarette smokers?
Yeah. This is gross to me.
It doesn't make me not want to talk to them, but it's not something I'd ever want to do. And I don't get why you would want to smoke cigarettes.
To relieve stress. Why do people drink?
Because it makes you feel a different way. I don't feel like cigarettes do that.
But you never smoked, so you don't know.
True, but...
I feel like smoking cigarettes can't be like that great, though. Can't be like...
You never know.
It's just like you do it to try to be cool, and you're addicted. It's done.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
A lot of people our age don't smoke. It's kind of weird.
Because everybody thinks it's fucking gross. We drink. And then they have weed to smoke now.
Now.
It's more acceptable to smoke weed now than it was back then. Okay, so no smoking. What else would I judge?
So, I lied. This topic's not about Lindsay. It's about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
You weren't asking any questions. I'm asking questions. It just happened to be about judging people. So we know she's a judger.
Everybody's a judger.
I don't judge people.
Yes, you do.
On what?
Everything.
When?
If somebody does something, a thought goes through your mind. Regardless of what it is.
Nope.
How?
Because I'm in my own world. I don't give a fuck what you're doing.
I'm saying if you notice it, you judge them.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if you don't notice it, you can't fucking judge them. But if you notice they did something, you're judging them.
Nope.
Whatever, man.
Are you judging me for drinking all this?
I am.
Whether
it's good or bad, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm neutral. I'm judging you for making faces, and that's a bad judgment because you're a little bitch.
Bro, the aftertaste is nasty. It also might be bad, but oh well. It's life.
How much are you drinking tonight?
I mean...
You two have to finish that bottle.
Got me fucked up.
You will be fucked up after you drink that bottle.
No, sir. When's the last time you drank before this?
When was the last time I drank? I honestly don't remember the last time that I drank.
Have you ever thrown up from drinking?
Yes, definitely.
What's the most fucked up you've ever been?
Probably my friend's
Sunday.
Graduation night. I got really
From like preschool or?
Yeah.
Yeah, turn it up on preschool. She was in kindergarten, turn it up.
No judgment.
Shut the fuck up. You would have judged either way.
Nope. Actually, it would have been good to remember my damn. So.
See, judgment. Regardless, you're judging somebody.
I'm not judging her. We'll win for
regardless.
High school, college.
Yeah. High school. That was like a couple years ago.
We drank.
What did I drink that night? It was gin and...
Yeah,
nope, you're done.
I know, yeah, exactly.
Stop there.
Bad judgment.
Yep.
I don't like
points.
gin now.
Gin is disgusting.
I never liked gin.
I didn't mind it that night, and then after that, like, I'm never again.
Did you start with gin or did you end with gin?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Cool. Got it.
I drank gin once. It was on the day before Thanksgiving, like 3 years ago, and I got so sick off of it.
Yeah.
I took a shot of gin once. Like, yeah, never
again. It was
again.
the nastiest thing I've ever had.
It's pretty gross.
Like, I couldn't finish
I'd rather have tequila than gin, and that's saying something.
Tequila's awesome.
Fuck tequila.
I think tequila's worse than gin, personally.
You're crazy.
You're dumb.
Wait, so what's your favorite thing to drink?
Probably vodka.
White people.
Something like that. Yes.
Wait, so you've had Long Island's?
No.
Okay.
I want to try them, though. For sure.
Don't go to Brothers. Like margaritas?
Go to Amazing Joe's for Long Island.
Those are pretty good. Brothers they're too syrupy.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't like tequila though?
True.
Wait, what?
Got me, man.
No,
Fuck
margaritas
tequila.
are good though.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Fuck margaritas.
Margarita's awesome.
No, fuck
You're
that.
stupid.
You're stupid, bitch.
So is that the only time you've like been super drunk?
Yeah, that's probably the only time I've been like drunk enough to throw up and everything.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
Still better in life than I was.
Bro. I've been super drunk a lot of times.
Mhm.
I've been in wheelchairs.
That shit was funny. We should
I
tell
love
that story. We're talking about
Yeah.
Jordan. We're talking about
Yeah,
Jordan.
I got some crazy ass stories.
Let's listen. I want to hear the Cancun story from your perspective.
I don't remember the Cancun story, so I can't tell it.
But you were in a wheelchair. Why were you in a wheelchair?
Because I was super drunk.
Hmm.
Like, I don't like, I guess. Yeah, I don't remember most of it. I remember doing the funnel thing where they like pour it in the funnel and it like goes on the tube.
Terrible
Mhm.
decision.
We did that.
You probably should have laughed when we started this as well.
Why?
So I don't remember.
So what?
This is fucking outrageous. This is too chaotic for me, man. I'm stressed.
Then take another fucking shot.
No.
Go smoke a cigarette. Shit. So you tell the Cancun story. You're the one that was there through the duration of it.
The entire time, you were so annoying.
I was drunk.
Hey, you gotta go, man.
I don't remember.
You were just more annoying because I wanted to go eat, and I felt bad for leaving you, so I didn't.
Oh, you're talking about the next day.
I was.
That doesn't count.
I was so sad. I starved myself for 18 hours.
You did not fucking starve yourself.
I was like Gandhi.
Shut the fuck up. But I almost died. But I was famous for the next day.
What about like US?
I had people chanting at me.
Oh wow, really? That's
Mhm.
interesting. Why? Like what? What happened?
What happened, Jordan?
From what I remember.
Yeah, you tell what you remember. That
Alright.
I'll fill in the bottle.
So, it's our second day.
Mhm.
First full day.
Yeah, we had been there probably like 18 hours in Cancun. And all of our drinks were paid for at the hotel. So, it's probably 1 o'clock. We had been drinking probably since noon.
Mhm.
My entire family decides to go take a nap besides me and Kyle. So we're like, we'll go get in the pool and there's like a swim up bar.
Mhm.
So we're like, we'll go get some drinks. We'll just chill in the pool because it's 1,000 degrees in Mexico in the summer.
Yeah.
It was 108.
It was hot as shit. It felt like 1,000 degrees.
It
Yeah.
did.
Mexico's the worst. Like, I mean, it's fun, but it's super hot.
It was
Yeah,
so
it's
hot.
ridiculous.
So we're like, we'll go chill in the pool and drink and just sit there and relax,
Mhm.
hang out. So we go up to
That
the bar.
moment we fucked up.
Yeah, pretty much. We should have just stuck at the bar we were at. So we go up to the swim up bar, and then there's this group of probably 30, 40 Mexicans.
Mhm.
They're just
There
chilling.
wasn't 30 or 40 there yet. It was probably like 15, 20 when we showed up.
Okay, 15, 20 people. I don't remember. I remember the
That's
end.
why I said front of the
Okay,
potholes.
so there's a
correcting.
group of Mexicans. They're
Alright.
chilling there. They have the funnel thing with the tube, and they're drinking out the tube.
Mhm.
I look at Kyle, I'm like, I wonder if we could do that. So like we're walking, the guy's like, you
I
wanna-"
look at him. I was like, I'm out.
So like we walk
Done.
into the bar, and the guy's like, you want to do it? I'm like, what can I pour? And he was like, whatever you're drinking. So I had just got my drink. It's this size. It's full. So I was like, oh, I'll pour that in there. So I do it, and then I look at Kyle, I'm like, let's go get more drinks. So we each go to the bar, and we get 2 drinks apiece. So we go back. This is our second time. Getting choked up, almost died.
If you cry, I'm done. I'm shutting everything down. I'm leaving.
But anyway, so we go back our second time. We do 2 drinks apiece, right? Or did I do it another time before without you?
No, we just.
Okay, so I'm 3 deep. So then we're like, let's go get more drinks. So within a span of 12 minutes, I've done 5.
Damn.
Kyle's
alright.
done 4, 3.5, 4, whatever. So then we're like, let's go do it again. So we go back. Or Kyle goes by himself.
Yeah.
He goes by himself, and he leaves me half of his or something. I don't even remember how it happened.
So, okay. So,
How did I get by myself?
we go up to the bar, whatever. That was correct. We were talking. You're like, I want to do that. I was like, nah, I'm out. Not doing it. And he's like, you want to do it? You had a half left.
Okay.
I had a half left. And he was like, what can I pour? He's like, whatever you're drinking. He's like, I don't have a lot. He was like, your brother does.
Okay.
I was like, all right, cool. I guess you can have the rest of my drink. So they pour both of ours in it. You chug or whatever. We go back. We get 2 more each. we come back, and then he was like, "You doing it again?" You're like, "Fuck yeah, I am." And then you do it. We're done. And I'm still like, "Fuck it" at this point. And then he was like, "Do you want to do it?" And I was like, "Fuck it, I can't be a bitch. Jordan did it. I'll do it. Cool." So then I go in and I do it, and then that's when more people start showing up. And as we're chugging, they're chanting USA. As both of us are going through. They're like, "Where are you from?" We're like, "United States." We're like, "USA, USA, USA," as we're fucking chugging the shit. So then we both do ours, and then we're like, "Fuck it, we'll do it again." So we go back, get more drinks, come back, do it once again, and then we go. Jordan's like, we do one drink each, and we each have one left. So then I was like, "I'm gonna go get us 2 more. You hold these 2." Because he didn't want to go with me. He's like, I'm enjoying this or whatever. And like every time we do it, they're chanting USA, and more people just start gathering slowly.
So like we're the life of this party.
Basically,
at the resort.
Because like it was just basically all Mexican people, and then we're the first like Americans, I guess, to show up. And then the first time we went, there was like 15, 20 people. Next time was like 30, 35. The next time it was like 40, 50. It just like kept growing, and it was weird. So then I leave, I come back, and Jordan's like, "They made me do it." I was like, "They made you do what? What the fuck's going on?" He was like, "Dude, they said, do you like Hillary or Trump?"
Okay,
and
I remember this part. So the guy that first talked to me, he was a more heavy-set guy, and he was with his 2 friends. They weren't drinking. They were just pretty much getting people fucked up.
Yeah.
They weren't
Fuck
drinking.
them. Fuck them.
They
They're
were
the
just
devil.
like, "You want to do it?" So he pulls me aside, he's like, "I got one question for you. Hillary or Trump?" I was fucked up, so I was like, "Fuck Trump." And then obviously the Mexicans liked that, so they were like, "Fuck the Trump."
Jordan was drinking.
While I was drinking, and then the 3rd or 4th time after doing it, and we were doing 2 apiece, so this is I'm 6 or 8 in.
So
I don't
bad.
even fucking remember.
It was so bad.
At the end of it, they pour a beer at the end of my drink. I don't like beer, so like I chug this beer. And I'm like, "Oh fuck, I can't do it." So then like I take it out, and then it spills on the pool.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, you're a bitch." And then I got really nauseous after that, and then I kept drinking, right?
So yeah. So once I come back, and he basically told me the "fuck the Trump" story or whatever. I was laughing about it, and I had 4 drinks at that time. So 2 for me, 2 for Jordan, and Jordan does 2 more. I do 2 more. Then we both go to the bar together. At this point, we get 2 more drinks apiece. We come back, and he was like, "You go again?" I was like, "Bro, I think I'm done." He's like, "No, you go again." I'm like, "Fuck it, I go again." Cool. And then he was like, "So you do 2 this time?" And I was like, No, we've been doing 1 at a time. Like, oh. He's like, "You do 2?" I was like, "Fuck it, all right, fine, I'll try 2. And then he was like, "You do 3. Your brother got some." I'm like, "Fuck, all right, I'll do 3. He's like, "You do 4. I'm like, "You're trying to kill me, but I mean, I'll attempt it. It's not going to work out." So then Jordan does it again, and he does 1 of his. And then we have 3 left over. So he does 1, and he finishes with beer that time. So then they pour 3 into mine, and I finished like maybe 2. I don't even think I did the 2, to be honest with you. And that's like, fuck this, I'm done. Because I can't. Like, so what we were drinking they were called Bob Marley's, right? So I think it was daiquiris mixed with rum and something else.
It was blue carousel.
Yeah. This is what we were drinking. So it was just like freezing cold. So after like, I couldn't chug it obviously. So then we go back, and then we go get 1 more each. And it was like, all right, we're just going to watch from this point forward.
I remember this.
They get Jordan to do it again. Terrible decision. So Jordan goes through, and they dump his in. Jordan chugs it. Then they dump beer in there. And it was like, oh, fuck this. He's done. And then they asked me if I want to do it. And I was like, all right, cool. So then I give him my drink. Mine starts with beer. Mine's in with my drink. And we don't like beer. So we're like, oh, fuck this. We're just done altogether. So then we leave the pool, and then we go back, to where we were with our family earlier. And then my cousin's awake now. She's there with us. And me and Jordan drink a little bit more, but we're not, like, chugging, obviously, at this point. So we just, like, have a drink each. And my cousin's, like, snapping us and shit. And then, like, 5 minutes later, Jordan's just passed out in the fucking resort on this little bed thing that we were sitting on. And my cousin's, like, snapping and shit, just going around, snapping, dancing and shit. I was like, no. He's, like... He's throwing up, and he's, like, laying down. So, like, we start having to worry about him, and then eventually they call somebody. They have to, like, hose off where Jordan was laying because he was throwing up so much.
Oh, my God.
I don't remember, so I don't believe the story.
I have photos and videos of all of this.
We know.
And then, and then they got a bucket of water, and Jordan had, like...
Oh, I remember that part.
In the summer, Jordan and I had longer beards, so like all the throat was getting in his beard.
Oh.
It was so gross. So
I remember this part. I guess they propped me up or something, and my cousin is pouring water on my face. And it's like, it's an endless pour of water. Like,
It's waterboarding.
it's just water. And I can't breathe, but I'm so drunk, I can't say stop. So, like, I'm trying to stay alive while she keeps pouring water on me. But I can't say anything because I'm super drunk. And then I remember there's a wheelchair.
Yeah, so after they do that, they try to stand it up and we try to walk him, and it's just a terrible fucking idea. So then there's like, all right, we got a wheelchair. And we're like, I'm so sorry. Like, nope, happens all the time. We're like, fuck, oh shit. It happens all the time. All right, cool. So then we're on our way taking Jordan to his room, and the people that work there are wheeling him up in the wheelchair. Me and my cousin are arguing who has next the next day, who's getting fucked up the next day. While we're taking Jordan up there, and then we finally get him into our room, and we put him on the bed or whatever, and he's still throwing up. So then we keep cleaning him off or whatever. He's finally done throwing up after like 30 minutes in the room or whatever. And then he has like throw up all over his body and he's like wet and gross. So then they're like, we got to change him. I'm like, y'all got this. I'm not doing any of that. So then my two cousins, they go to start changing him, and they get his like shorts off. So he's just butt ass naked in the fucking thing. Just like he's laying face down, so like his stomach's on the bed. So you can just see his butt basically. And then my cousin, me and my cousin were drunk I think we were the only two that were drunk.
It was
me and
me and Keita.
Yeah, me and one of my cousins were drunk. So my other drunk cousin were basically like singing, making beats, and like fucking with him while he's asleep. And then my other cousin was recording next to me, and this fucking maid lady walks in asking us questions, and we're just like all paused because he's just like butt ass naked. We're like, oh, I'm sorry. She's like, okay. She just walks out.
She played the bongos or something on my ass.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Oh.
That's what my family does.
Yeah, basically. So then we finally get him dressed or whatever, and then I stay with him for like 30 minutes. And I was like, fuck.
I'm sorry. That was funny. The bongos on your...
Yeah.
It took me a second.
I-
Alright.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I have videos of it.
Yeah, it
and
was
like
right before
pictures
the
of when
maid
he's
walked
butt
in.
ass naked and shit.
The maid?
No, my cousin
No,
did that.
no, my cousin.
Oh, the maid is like that.
Oh shit! I got raped while I was in Mexico by the maid.
Like, what?
Holy shit! No, my cousin was playing the bongos on my ass, and then that's when the maid walked in.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my cousin just stops and looks at her. No.
And then my other
I mean,
cousin's
was she cute,
recording
though?
this.
Wait, was she cute though?
The maid?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't want
Okay, we don't want to play.
Whatever, man.
Good job, guys.
And then my cousin like throws shorts on him or whatever, just try to cover him up for a second, and then she just like walks out. And then I stay with him for like 30 minutes after that.
Are you dying? Are you getting choked up too? Because I almost died. It's cute.
I have heartburn. I'm dying. And then we go eat at the fucking meat place, and it was fantastic.
I'm sure it was fantastic for you.
It was so great, dude. Let me tell you.
And you
And
wonder
then-
why his name is Manhandler. My phone.
It's life. And then we all go check on him after that, and my little niece, 2 or 3?
Macy, she would have been 4.
4? Close. Cool.
You were way off.
She would have been 3, I feel like.
She's 4. She turned 4 in April. She's still 4 now.
No, she's not. It's not a thing. Okay, fine. She's 4. Jordan was like basically under the covers, and she was freaking out because she thought he was like dead. Because like my cousins kept saying he's dead because that's what people our age do nowadays. Like when you're like sleep, it was like, oh, he's dead. So my little niece was freaking the fuck out, crying, and she was like, no, he's fine. Shut up.
Yeah.
So then,
At least somebody was worried about me. Shit.
and then he had a blanket over his head, and my cousin goes,
Blink.
hey, blink twice if you're alive. And we all was looking at her like, the fuck you mean blink
Time
twice?
out. I remember this. I was so drunk. I remember blinking.
What the fuck
But
you
then I remember afterwards, I'm like, shit, I'm underneath the covers.
What the fuck you mean blink? We're like, and I was like, all right, move your shoulder if you're alive. He just goes,
Eh.
and I'm like, all right, cool. So then they all leave, and I just stay in the room, and I just like watch TV or whatever, play my phone. And then next morning, I wake up, and I'm like, hey,
I slept for like 20 hours.
you awake? And he was like, yeah. Why? He's watching TV. I'm like, you hungry? He's like, no. I'm like,
You could have fucking won an 8, man.
so I just sit there in my bed and pout basically. And then he's like, I was like, are you hungry? He was like, no. Want to play a game? I'm like, sure. Play a fucking game or fucking Cancun, I guess. That's the thing.
I was sick.
I don't give a fuck, man. And then finally, like around 6 o'clock, he's like, all right, I'm hungry. Let's go eat. I'm like, fucking thank you. Shit.
So that's when I almost died.
Wow.
It was fantastic. It was the greatest day of my life. It was
That's
very
probably
good.
the worst I've ever
I
been.
believe
That's not the
you.
worst hangover, though, which is crazy.
Well, yeah. Well, you slept for 20 hours, so I feel like
I
I
did
need
sleep for a long time. The worst hangover was probably Thanksgiving 3 years ago when I drank that gin.
Yeah, I don't
It'll
get
do
fucked
it.
up that often. I don't.
I might get fucked up once.
I've
a year.
never really had a hangover. Knock on wood.
I'd probably get like fucked up probably once or twice a year. And then I get hangovers all the time. I don't know
I
why.
haven't really had a hangover. Like, last week we fucking drank until like 4 or whatever, and then I went to
I was
sleep,
nauseous
threw
next
up. Next day I was at fucking work. Happy-go-lucky Kyle.
Do you have hangovers?
Yeah, okay, hangovers.
I was cranky
Super
though.
easy. It's the worst.
Oh,
Do you
gosh.
eat when you have hangovers?
No.
See, I don't eat either.
No.
But people go like get Taco Bell and shit. I'm like, how do you eat?
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
I'll eat ramen
worse.
at the end
I'm
of
terrified
my
to have
day.
hangovers.
Why?
They're the worst. You should be.
What the fuck do you mean? Like, how you guys make it sound like?
Bro, hangovers
Yeah,
are the
they're
worst.
the
Like
worst.
the next day, I'll wake up, I have a headache, I'm
Mhm.
dehydrated, and I'm like, I'm never drinking
No,
again.
because when I drink, I have the best 8 hours of sleep I've ever had in my
I don't
life.
sleep.
Should be knocked out.
I can't sleep.
I can't sleep unless I'm like drunk usually.
No, because I'm always scared I'm gonna throw up in my bed now.
Did you throw them in your bed and you make grandma clean it up?
I did. I also called into work the next day and sent my boss a picture of my throw up because he didn't believe me that I was sick.
That's disgusting. I'd have cussed you out.
He shouldn't have fucking.
I should have called in yesterday though, because my
shouldn't have
power was
fucked
out.
with me. Obviously, I don't work there anymore, but yeah, I've thrown up in my bed probably 2 or 3 times, just like in the middle while I'm sleeping, and I don't remember.
Oof.
And
You
now
get
I'm
to
like,
wake up in that. Cool.
well, it's usually
That's
to the
worst.
side,
Ah, okay.
but like now I'm terrified, so I can't sleep when I'm drunk.
I don't think I've ever thrown
I'm
up in my
terrified.
bed. Knock on wood again, because that'd be terrifying. I'd be pissed.
It was.
Did you throw your sheets out? I would have thrown my sheets out. Like I'm done.
Oh yeah, I threw
Fuck
them
these
out.
sheets.
I threw 'em out.
Oh, what if I had thrown my blanket? I would have cried. I love my blanket.
I threw up. It was Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving night is one night. My 21st I didn't because I slept in Kyle's garage. Not you.
I didn't say it was me. Don't
I'm
fucking
just
come
letting
in.
everybody know it wasn't.
No,
me.
you didn't. You didn't say, "Hey guys, it wasn't him." You said, "Not you."
Maybe
bitch.
you didn't remember.
I'm
Maybe
got
you got
fucking
fuck-
garage.
Maybe you got fucked up. You do have a garage.
No, at that time period, you dumb bitch.
I didn't throw up on that night. When else did I throw up?
Mm-hmm.
It was that night with Daniel at Brothers
Night with Daniel.
when you were in the bathroom for 2 hours.
I was down in the bathroom for 2 hours. That's a fucking myth.
He was in the bathroom for 2 hours and just left me with you.
Number 1, I was underage. Number 1, I was fraudulently in Brothers, not Brothers.
Yeah,
No
it was
place.
Brothers.
I know I didn't want to say it though.
I don't give a fuck.
Brothers gonna get shut down now.
It's past the
We
statute
don't
of
condone
limitations.
underage drinking.
Nope.
But yeah, I was underage, and it was it was a terrible night.
I
And
had fun tonight.
so every time we've been to Brothers, I'm just gonna throw this out there. We rarely see like a lot of people we know. Like we'll say see 1 or 2 people we know. That night we saw fucking everybody in fucking Muncie that we knew.
It was homecoming though.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. And it was like, Kyle's in here. He's not supposed to be. Let's buy him shots. No, bitch. You're supposed to yell at me. Yell at me. Tell me to leave. Don't buy me shots. It's a terrible decision. So fucked up.
It's like that.
It's fucking stupid. And that was the longest walk home ever.
That was a long walk.
Fuck
So how
that.
often do you drink?
Not
I already
super.
asked that.
Yeah, not
Did
super
I?
often.
Yeah.
Let's go back over it. Not super often.
Did your roommate drink?
Not as much as she used to though. She stopped
Because of you.
because of me.
You're a party
Bad
pooper.
influence.
You're a fucking party pooper too.
Well, she stopped because of you.
No.
Why? Like, what? She saw you got fucked up one time. You're like, alright, I'm done. Can't do
Like, I
that.
remember when you got fucked up at that graduation that one time.
Because if anything, I stopped drinking because I saw Jordan get fucked up. Like, I'm done.
Shit, I say I'm gonna stop drinking, but I'm back the next week and drink. Because I don't care.
Well, I don't say that because I don't get hungover. So
I do.
Thankfully.
Every time I get a hangover.
maybe I'm
like,
just too young
done.
to get hungover.
Didn't think.
Supposedly it is.
Nope, don't think so.
I've had conversations with people that were older than me. That's like, I remember when I was your age and I didn't drink.
They're also dumbasses then. They probably believe the Earth is flat. Do you believe the Earth is flat?
No.
Bro, I'm just letting you know. You have no proof that the Earth is not
Do you
flat.
think we went to the moon?
Here
we
I can
fucking
see.
go.
No, I can see like either argument. I feel like yes, but like I like the arguments for why we don't. I like to hear people who think that we didn't
If we did,
argue
we
that
would
we
know.
didn't.
There's too many people would know. It would be out.
What do you mean?
There's too many cooks in the kitchen. Somebody would leak it that we didn't go to the
Alright.
moon.
Bro, if they can...
They
Hold on.
have.
If they can keep this fucking Eminem album, this is a fucking secret.
The
No!
Eminem album is 12 people deep. We're talking about the entire government for 50 years.
How do you know that, though? You don't know who knows. So it could be like 2 people.
There's definitely more than 2 people that
You
know.
think that, but you don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It has to
you
be,
don't
like,
know.
It had to be all of NASA.
You think that, but you don't know. Like, yeah, we're going to the moon,
Buzz,
guys.
It had to be Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, all of them.
I thought you said Buzz Lightyear. I got excited.
No. The rumor, it'd be dope if Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
There's the rumor that Steven Spielberg's the one that directed it. Like, there's so many people that have to know.
Yeah, like they can't keep a secret though.
There's no way not one of these
That's a
people.
good point. Yeah. Like they can't keep a secret.
There's no way not one of those people have told somebody.
How do you figure?
You fucking where you work, you tell one person you'll be at Steak and Shake talking about shit from work with Matt. A person overhears you. Somebody's gonna find out. Cause like if you film the moon landing, you're gonna be somewhere like, hey, I filmed the moon landing.
You just don't fucking talk about it if you don't want people to know about. Me at fucking Steak Shake, I don't give a fuck if anybody knows where I work.
But I'm saying like there's not everybody's gonna be like, oh, I have to keep this inside. Somebody's gonna tell somebody. It's gonna tell somebody. That's gonna tell somebody.
It's a song.
Well, even if they did,
That's
though,
a song,
who
right?
says that they would believe them? Like, if you're sitting in Steak and Shake, all right, we'll run with your theory. You're sitting in Steak and Shake, and somebody says, "I filmed the moon landing." Like, what? Are you gonna believe them? Like.
But how many people? You've never heard somebody say, "Oh, I filmed the moon landing." It's just something that somebody came up with. It was like, "Oh, I think the moon landing was fake."
Mhm.
You've never heard somebody like, "Oh, I filmed it."
That's anything with any conspiracy theory, then, though. So all conspiracy theories are fucking fake because nobody's gonna.
No, but the moon landing, like most conspiracy theories, are fake. That's why they're theories. They're not.
No, they just
proven.
can't fully prove. I mean, everything's a theory in fucking science.
Also, if they were fake, I think Donald Trump
Right?
would have said something. Wait, what'd you say?
In science, everything's a theory.
No, until it's proven.
So everything's a fucking theory. They can't fucking go back 3 million years to see what fucking happened. It's not fucking proven. The Big Bang theory.
Not everything's a theory, though.
I'm saying a lot of shit is.
You didn't say that. You said everything.
Majority of everything in science is theory. Like the moon landing is a theory.
It's not, though. And the flat Earth thing makes no sense to me either.
It's also a theory. Solid one. Could be true. Could be false.
Explain the flat Earth. How is that even partially? How could that be true?
I don't know how the fuck it's gonna be true.
Because it can't be.
I mean, anything can happen.
We would-
Until I can see with my eyes that it is round, then in theory, it could be flat. I'm not saying I believe it. I'm just saying it could be.
No.
Yep, could be.
There's no possible way the Earth is flat.
You don't know that. There's at least
no-
a 0.1% chance it's flat.
There's no
Like-
possible. Like, all these rich motherfuckers, if it was flat, they would just fly off.
So why don't they fly off of Asgard in Avengers?
Wait, what?
Asgard's flat.
That's fake!
I'm just... But it's based off of real scientific
It's
shit.
not
Like,
based off of anything. They're gods that are fake.
you say that, but I'm just saying, like, Asgard was flat. It got destroyed. Spoilers, my bad.
Okay, also in Asgard, there's a waterfall that goes off the edge of the cliff. Where's the waterfall that goes off the edge of the Earth?
Well, there's not a waterfall on the edge.
Because it's not flat.
You don't know that.
Where's the waterfall?
I just said there's no waterfall.
Then how do we know it's flat? Like, where's the end of it?
It's kind of like a fake circle, like in Thor, whenever he was talking to Korg and he ran around, he's like, how did I get back? He's like, oh, it's a circle, but not like a real circle, it's a magical circle.
So we can have a magical Earth, but we can't. It can't be round, floating in space.
I'm not saying
it can be magic, but it can't be round.
I'm not saying it can't be round. I'm saying the possibility that it's round is the same possibility it's flat. I don't fucking know.
It's not the same possibility. Not at all.
I'm just
Like,
saying,
not even close.
for thousands and thousands of years, they thought it was flat.
Until science showed them that it's not.
In theory, science showed them.
Fuck you, man. What tattoos do you have? Fuck you.
Don't argue with me. It's not gonna work.
It does work because you just look like a dumbass now.
No, I don't. All my points were solid.
And I'm pretty sure you still think the Earth is flat.
I still think the Earth is flat, like I've always thought. Like,
have.
still. Okay.
What tattoos do you have? Fuck you.
I have one tattoo on my wrist.
It's a Karibo, right? No, I'm just playing.
That was...
It's Skylar.
What's that? What did you say? Was
A
that a
Karibo?
word? What is that?
Skylar?
Nope, Karibo. What is that?
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster thing from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh. Okay, no, it's not that. It's a lotus flower.
From
Percy Jackson.
Sure.
She doesn't know what that is.
Damn, I was hoping she'd say yeah. It's very disappointing. Why a lotus flower?
Because I liked it. I wanted to get something that I knew I wouldn't regret.
No.
What noise was that?
I cleared my throat. It was like a cough cleared my throat at the same time.
Okay.
Gotcha. But I wanted to get something that I like knew for sure I would never regret for my first tattoo.
The fuck was that?
Do you regret any of your tattoos?
Yeah. The one that's
That's
been done.
what I was afraid of, yeah. That's why I didn't get anything more complicated.
Well, they fucked up my first one, so
Ooh.
it wasn't really my fault.
One of them was.
But it looks cooler now.
Not wrong.
Yeah, they messed up this one.
I want tatted, guys.
Yeah, that's the only one I regret though, because they did a horrible fucking job.
Where did you go? Let's call them out.
Everywhere. I've been.
Fuck y'all.
That one was done at Tattoo Studio, and they fucked them.
Where's that at?
Kilgore.
Okay. I heard they were good though.
They did the one on my chest.
Yeah. I don't know.
That
So I
one
thought
was
when I
good.
went and got this one, it looks better now. But the first time he
It's
did
the
it,
Ubisoft logo.
it's not the Ubisoft logo. It's Space Nectar, bitch.
Are you gonna get it colored in?
Probably not. I don't like color tattoos for me. I like them on other people, but
It was like,
no, I like them on other people.
Nope,
I just
don't give me that.
All right, cool.
She judged me.
judge you all the time.
What other tattoos do you want?
I want one on my back, but it's gonna be. I found this one.
I'm a little bitch because this. Fuck that. I'm terrified.
Like a
Some of
tramp
it-
stamp?
No. Like,
What?
up
Back,
there.
not fucking.
That's your back, motherfucker.
It's your fucking waist.
All right. Well.
It's your lower back
It's your waist.
above your tailbone.
It's your waist.
It's not whatever. You're a dumbass.
But upper back. I want one that's. It's kind of like it has a design that goes like down your spine.
Ooh, I bet that would hurt so bad.
Yeah, I know it's gonna hurt.
Mickey has it.
I'm prepared.
Dude,
Mhm.
a lot of people have tattoos on their face. I still think it's gonna hurt.
No, that shit would hurt though.
Below the ribs, above the hips. That's your waist. Fucking Kyle wins. Suck my dick. Continue.
Wait, what'd you say? Below your ribs, what?
Above your hips.
So my stomach is my waist, like right here. This is my
If
waist.
it's below your ribs.
No! You're a dumbass.
If it's below your ribs, that's what the fucking definition
I
says.
don't give a fuck what the definition
I'm just
is.
letting you know, Kyle's not wrong.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not. And it's crazy how, like, not wrong I am all the time.
You're wrong a lot.
You're a fucking
Is there
You got
anything
more?
about him or me that you want to know?
How many tattoos do you each have?
I don't know how to count them.
It's so hard because I've been tattooed 15 times.
Damn. All right.
But they all run together, so like it's hard.
I've been tattooed 9 times.
Okay. What are they?
Everything.
Shit.
All right.
If you can think of it, I got it. No,
Dildo.
I got it. This is a dildo. If you look closely,
That'd be sketchy. Like, I
It's
wouldn't
a-
talk
it's
to you.
subliminal.
I judge the fuck out of you.
it's
Get out of my house.
subliminal.
It's subliminal.
It's a black light. I got.
A fist bump?
I do have a fist bump. And Brian's gonna have one too.
Matching tattoos then?
We
Yeah.
do.
I would assume. Yeah.
Don't judge me.
Everybody judges me for the fist bump. I don't give a
I think it
fuck,
looks
though.
dope though.
I like it, yeah.
It's like I don't know. It looks weird though.
I kind of, looking back, I wish we would have done something besides this. I like the fist, but not the outline.
I like the frame. I don't know. But I have that. I have this mountain with an angel flying over it with my grandma's name.
Is Angel flying over it?
Or flying beside it, whatever.
Continue.
This reminds me of how big Wonder Woman looked in that scale when she was on top of the statue in Justice League.
Never seen it.
I hate you.
I did
got a
fall asleep
cross.
4 times.
I got a basketball.
With my fucking initial because of fruitcake.
Fine, I'll get it changed. It's not just your initial, by the way. It's my initial and little Brian's.
I never denied that. I said you had my initial.
And then I have a Bible with praying or with hands, fist bump. I have this stupid one. We don't want to talk about it. And I have a,
No, let's talk about it though.
no,
Why?
it's stupid. I don't
Why?
like it. The
Why?
fucking tribal tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
And then I have a eagle on my leg.
You go.
It's a big ass eagle, and it hurt really bad.
You
You get one on your fucking leg.
I have a base nectar tattoo.
It's a Ubisoft logo.
/
Ubisoft.
the ancient Greek symbol of strength.
Slash Ubisoft.
no. Fist bump. What's this one? Oh, upside down torch with a cave thing. Angels. And a coffin thing. And a tombstone and clouds. And then a trident. And then the Aquarius constellation. No phones, bitch!
Oh, now you want to be the host?
What you mean, now I want to be the host? You want more?
Probably, yeah.
That's fine.
Wait, you're going to drink all that? Oh, I'm going to tell people. I'm going to tell Brandon.
Tell Brandon what?
Like, I'll drink this.
Huh?
Nothing, bitch. What tattoos do you want?
Who are you talking to?
Anybody.
Ah.
Well, you. I already asked you.
I know. I'm like, I've
You.
been over this.
Me? I want Mushu
I support that.
with the Khan sword. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. The guy from Khan.
I know who the fuck you're talking about.
What's his name?
I can't think of it.
The little
Shaolin.
Yeah, I want that sword. And Mushu's
I
gonna
watched-
be.
Well,
Oh, it's not in here. Some other one. It's gonna be him kind of wrapped around it. I want that. I want a labyrinth tattoo.
like a maze?
Like a labyrinth. Kind of basically a maze, I guess. That has the Minotaur symbol
Like a
in the
top
middle
down
of
view?
it. Basically.
So there's going to be a bunch of lines.
Basically. With a circle around it. I have it on my phone somewhere. I think I want a smoking pipe.
Oh, for Grandpa. I was like, you don't
Yeah.
fucking smoke. What the fuck you want a pipe for?
Possible boat.
Like a speedboat? Yeah, boat.
Speedboat. Ish. Maybe a sailboat. I don't know yet. There's more. There's more.
But wait.
There's more.
There's more.
Why am I drawing a blank?
Because you're a dumbass.
What else did I want? We had this conversation like a week ago. There's more somewhere in life. I'll tell you later. What do you want?
I want my Disney tattoo. It's going to be dope. That was rude.
Continue. I already know
What Disney tattoo?
It's going to be Simba,
Mm-hmm.
baby Simba.
Yeah, of course.
So
Naturally. You have to have baby Simba.
he's going to be
Better than
holding
adult.
the genie's lamp from Aladdin.
Oh my god, okay.
And then he's going to be wearing Robin Hood's hat. And out the lamp is going to be lightning for Hercules.
Damn, alright.
It's going to be dope as fuck.
Do you know where you're getting it?
My other leg.
Okay.
That's why I'm scared to get it because it's going to hurt really bad.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably get like the Mickey, like his ears and his face. Just like the 2 ear. I guess
Yeah.
they're 3 fucking circles.
Right?
Probably somewhere in there.
Okay, cool.
But it's going to be dope. It's
Yeah.
going to hurt really bad though.
You'll be alright.
I don't know. The leg one hurts. And then I'm going to get a rainforest on the back of this to
Mhm.
finish this out. And then this arm's going to be just a bunch of random shit. I'm going to get the Scooby-Doo dog tag.
Mm-hmm.
I got all this actually. There's going to be like random stuff for me because I don't have any like tattoos for myself.
What do you mean?
Like all of them for like, this whole arm is for like my sister, grandparents. This one's for Kyle, my little brother. I have the eagle for my dad in the army. I don't have any for myself.
Gotcha.
Where the fuck? Oh, there it is.
Watch your mouth.
I have Scooby-Doo dog tag. Damn.
You're judging her? I don't know if that's a good damn or a bad damn.
Like a surprise damn. I'm gonna get the Triforce from Zelda. I'm gonna get the Deathly Hallows
Ah, that'll be a
symbol.
good one. I like that one.
I'm gonna get something from Mewtwo.
From what?
For Mewtwo.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna get something from the Animaniacs.
I'm trying to think if I can find my list.
Guys, this list are so long. I have like one tattoo that I want. You're like,
See,
let me pull out my list.
I used to like when I got, okay, so this cross one was my first one, and I got it, and I was like, before I got it, I was like, I don't want any other tattoos because I don't want the people judge me or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I got it, I was like, ooh, I want another one. And
That's
then
what
now they're
happens.
just
That's what
addicting.
happens. Yeah,
They're so addicting.
they are.
And then like
I'm getting one list call across my chest.
one less call.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you? But yeah, I have a bunch that I want.
Where the fuck's my list?
I'm scared. I haven't got a tattoo in like 2 years.
I want one on my back really bad, but I'm terrified.
I want one on my rib cage, but that's gonna hurt really bad
When was
too.
my last tattoo? March.
Shit, mine was 2 years ago.
Mine was March.
Damn, it's been a long time.
That's crazy how tatted we are.
How old were you when you got yours?
I think it was 18.
Same.
I was 17.
I was like,
It was the day before I turned 18.
Really?
I skipped work
Mhm.
and called in.
I was in Florida, and it was the worst decision of my life. Just because it was so expensive.
What's the most expensive tattoo?
That one?
Which one?
The tombstone.
How much was that?
Paid $200.
How much was that?
Just because I was in
It
Florida.
was $50.
Did you get in somebody's
Super-
garage?
No.
Fuck that.
No. No, it was in a tattoo shop, but it was only $50.
That's not bad.
No. Super small though.
This one was $180, I think. Which is a lot bigger than fucking this one, which is stupid.
The cheapest I paid has been $220.
The cheapest? Well, all of these I got done at separate times. I slowly was adding to it.
This one, which is the second biggest one I have, is $220 and has color.
Yeah, a lot of places, or all the places I've been to, they don't charge extra for color.
The one on my leg
I
is
know some
$350.
people.
And then this one would be like $300. The symbol one shit, that would probably cost like $4 or $5.
Mhm.
So next month I should have my I'll get my full bonus. I think I'm getting tattooed next month. I didn't get my full bonus this month. I'm really sad about it.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know.
I'll drink to that.
Alrighty then. Alright, let's pull.